Bodrix. Bodrix has successfully joined the channel.
Yeah!
420. LOL.
Yeah, there's a part in this turnpike where you're kind of like outside of civilization, but inside. It's just a fucking weird part, but we should be good from here to Orlando, hopefully, allegedly. But yeah, I'm thinking because it sounds like a prompt for AI, but you don't have to show me.
420. Allegedly.
No, it's alleged.
Allegedly.
No, it's allegedly. You're ignorant. You're ignorant. You don't have to show me, like, I'm sure you can get a screen cap or even a finished product, because I'm not quite understanding, as I do. As is the fashion.
Dispel 420. It's for tutorial creators to help them create and maintain their tutorial.
Tutorial. Tratutorial. This faggot got every light bulb on in this motherfucker. Not just the brights. You got the dome light on, just every fucking light. I can't believe that this shit is all from the internet on the phone.
Spell 420. LMAO, light him up.
I wish you can put lights on your truck that angle backward and they stick out, so if somebody hits you with the brights, you pass them and you flood their ass. But it's not very gentlemanly, so you know. Yeah. Shit, yeah, man. Yeah, but shit, show me. I want to see it, man. Not only because I don't get it, but so what is the actual story? Like, what's are you building, or what are you trying to make? Like, what's the end goal?
Spell 420. I just made it to give back to the game development community. It only works in a free open source game engine called Godot.
Okay, I've never heard about that shit. I've heard Unreal Engine. Godot. So that's just like a passion project out the kindness of your heart, bro. That's not bad. I mean, shit. It's far worse ways, as we both know, to spend free time and free money. It's not bad. Still, man, I want to see like a screen cap of what it does, because I don't fully understand. Bro, you know what I made up too? I made up a fucking rough sketch for basically, so with GoPros, right? This is just a problem.
Dispel 420. Yet I made it in 2 hours entirely with AI. Haven't even tested an LMAO, but I had it verified by 3 different AI.
You had it verified that it works? How would you test it? Or you would just pass it to somebody and then they would tell you if it works or not? That's my fucking high. I got a high booger. Is it something in my shit? I don't feel like it's nothing in there. Please get
Spell 420. I could test it right now. What were you saying about GoPro?
So basically, I'll show you. Okay, so basically, it's like stupid as fuck, but not really, because I can see people buying it. So basically, if I can find this shit. Okay, yeah. Shit, didn't mean to do that. Alright, so basically, fuck. Alright, didn't mean to do that. Alright, so basically, you have an old GoPro. I think you can't even see this shit. I better hurry before the fucking connection dies. Basically, you have a GoPro, right? GoPros, thank God, because everything is switching to internal batteries. And that's one more failure point for whatever, whether it be cell phones, dildos, whatever the fuck, right? You have your GoPro, it has a battery slot. I don't have a battery, but let's say this is a battery. Battery goes in the slot. A lot of times with GoPros and cameras themselves, you have it to where you can run the camera for like long exposures, nights photography, or even like now. This GoPro that I have right here on the dash that you probably barely can fucking see, I'm running it from a USB-C that goes to the laptop, so it's basically hardwired. What if someone came up with a battery that uses, it's basically a fucking cooler that has the same form factor as the battery, so you can pop it in the GoPro. It's basically a skeleton, like have you ever seen a lot of 3D printed shit? It's basically like skeletal shit, right? So you can make just basically a skeletal frame that has mounting points for a small fan and a small thermal plate, right? So when you pop it in the GoPro, the thermal plates touch the inside walls. That would be metal. And then on the part that vents outward from the battery itself, it would be an exhaust fan. So essentially like a fucking basically a small battery, because GoPros have the problem of overheating. But it's not just GoPros, it's DJIs, it's motherfucking Canons, it's any fucking camera that you are running constantly has the problem of overheating. Most batteries are just a square. So if you can make a battery that will pop into the battery thing that's not a battery, it runs off of the prongs that are inside of the fucking whatever it is. While you have it hardwired, it just basically takes the power that's running through it and runs a fan, and the plate doesn't even have to be wired to it. It's just to conduct some of the heat, like fucking, I forgot what they call them shit. You put the thermal paste on it. It's a fucking basically a radiator. You put a small radiator on it with one of them small ass little flat fucking fans, and boom, it vents. You can even put the cover, like how graphics cards got. It's basically like a snail. Basically just that in a very small form factor of a battery. People will buy that shit. And it can't cost much to make because you can 3D print that shit. And there are fans, very small
420. So a live plug that fits in the battery slot? What's wrong with the method you're using now?
Well, I have nothing in there. No one does, because they don't make that shit. That's the reason why I thought it would be a good invention. Because every camera has the problem of overheating when it's run too long. I can't think of one that, oh yeah, it never overheats. That trucker guy who told me how his setup was, he's online right now, matter of fact, Trucker Saw. He has a DJI 3. It's basically one of these fucking funky ass action cameras that can shoot in 4K. Matter of fact, I think his does 8K. He says, yeah, it gets crazy high. So he has to put the defroster on the fucking truck that will blow cold air out the vents. What if that's applicable to here in the truck? What if you're trying to do a long exposure overnight? That's a big one. He's carrying two 53-foot trucks. Damn, that nigga cut him off like a bitch, too. We'll do it live. We will do this shit live, nigga. You don't think we won't? So I was thinking, what about a fucking exhaust or like a cooling battery that pops into anything? You have to make them for every device, because every device's battery compartment is all the DJIs. I'm not sure how the batteries go, but basically if you make one for like, okay, this for DJI, the newest shit, they will work up until a certain point. So essentially you can do all of the GoPros, all of the DJIs, and it will be mad easy to fucking make, because I know what the battery size is. You can just scan that bitch. They have 3D scanners now, or whatever the fuck they got. You scan that motherfucker, and then you build outward or inward. So you can just hollow out a battery because you have the dimensions of it, and then put in a fan. You can do like CNC, or even just carve that bitch. I will carve that motherfucker with a knife, or with the rotary shit. Because I couldn't do it on computer, but I can do a prototype if it's out of like a block of styrofoam. I could make that shit. And then to hand that off to the next person, and they would make it real with 3D printing. Fuck. Did I lose you, bro? It might. Fuck. Fuck. It might sound like I was convincing you, but what I was doing is just telling myself that it was a good idea. But yeah. Because I could see that shit selling on Amazon like crazy, dog. And then all of my batteries, because I have several different cameras. I have Pentax, I have the fucking Nikon joint, I got a Sony camera. Majority of my cameras, and most cameras today, take a square battery. So it would be nothing to just take that square battery, make it skeletal, run a fucking small fan that goes to power prongs, and boom, there you go. You have an exhaust fan for your camera to prevent it from overheating. Because a lot of them will automatically shut down, and if you put a camera to capture the night sky, if it's not a cold night, you're fucked. Like niggas in Arizona, they're fucked. They can't do any of that. Or I don't know what their cooling solution is, but I doubt it's better than that. That was a bus, but it might be an RV. Bitch, you ain't a RV, bitch, you work at RVs. Going so fucking hard. That is a nice, that was what houses used to cost. I am the wrong land. thought I saw flashing lights. Oh, guess not. Whoopsie daisy. Don't mind me. You would think from the reflection in that my brights are on, but they're not. I tell Tony to be putting me bright ass light on his shit. It's crazy to think that I could have been using my phone to stream all this fucking time, and I've been wasting $100 and odd every fucking month for 2 internet routers. One of them I didn't barely use. I mean, I would remote access my PC at home once every now and again, really just to look and see that no one is breaking into my fucking huge mansion back home. And then I was supposed to drive my friend, I was supposed to escort them from a funeral, to and from a funeral, but it worked out that they couldn't attend, and so I didn't. But I'm kind of I'm not mad about it because of the fact that I plan on riding the train illegally back from fucking Florence, South Carolina. So I guess God has a way of working things out, because who knows, maybe I would have been maimed or some shit. Maybe I would have become an amputee.
Spell 420. Yeah, that would be fucked.
Somehow I don't fear it though. That's the thing. I was telling X, man, I was like, look, or I began to tell him, but I trailed off. But I think I see myself going into the military, bro. I see myself going to the military. And that's the craziest thing. Like, that's like the last thing you would think. I'd probably end up in jail for the military. Or prison. But yeah, I do see myself going into the military. They just raised the age limit to 42. What a coincidence, right? I'm sure it has nothing to do with the Semitic war that's being fought. Bro, what if I go in, come out with a fucking computer degree, and then we just go be roommates in like some fucking like expats in some other country? That'd be dope. We're like golden guys. Thank you for being a pro. And she told me that she saw me walking with an Asian lady and a kid. And that kind of haunts me because I feel pressure to not fuck with no Asians. I mean, I don't anyway, so it's never been my thing. I mean, they're nice people and everything, but they don't excite me like that. That would be crazy if that worked out that way. But
420. Okay, I ran the program and there are no errors, but the program interface is fucked.
Why? What the fuck is going on here?
Dispel 420. It's just not intuitive and some features don't work.
Oh. But how intuitive do you think it will get? Like with AI and shit. I mean, I know you can make it at what do you want it to be, but we'll do it live. Since you want to trip, we will do this bitch live.
Dispel 420. I just don't have time right now to work on it. It's my time of the month. I have 30 posts to post.
Well, shit. Just table it, but remember to pick it back up because you're so close. Matter of fact, speaking of things that have been tabled, what happened to King of Africa?
Dispel 420. King of Africa is forthcoming. ITLL probably take 3 months to make.
Dude said he's gonna pick up the project. And then how much from beginning to end? Has the guy like broken ground on it?
Dispel 420. No, I'm working on it solo. My friend, I don't have faith in because he doesn't use the game engine I'm targeting and he's like self-taught everything and I think he has a lot of holes in his experience. Dispel 420. He also hates AI.
Why? I mean, it's the future. You might as well work with it. I have contempt for AI too, but only because I believe inevitably it will replace me. Not because I don't think it's useful or good. And I also laugh at how shitty it is sometimes, but it evolves in an order of magnitude so fucking like crazy. Come on.
Dispel 420. Yet I don't know why. I just know he does hate AI.
I'm sure you don't take kindly to that sort of shit, right? AI killed my Paul. He should give Raj a chance. Turn on your heart lights. Raj is going to make it right. They've got what their AI is made of. The lights will inspire you. Let's hear it for Big Raj. Let's hear it for Vikram.
Dispel 420. I gotta make coffee and chug water.
I'm here, brother. I still got an hour and 10 minutes. But even then, when I get there, I'm still gonna be up. The only thing that's really gonna stop me is the service, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, that place got shitty service. But we'll see. Let's hear it for Vikram. It's got what the AI is made of. The lights will inspire you. Let's hear it for Vikram. Yeah, baby, I got the dreams I made. Singing that dumbass song the whole time we was in Tampa. All the way down from motherfucking Dumb. Let's hear it for New York.
So many projects.
I mean, the black community has historically been downtrodden, so I feel your pain, my brother. I blame the Jews personally.
Dispel 000. LOL.
Yeah, man, that's the thing, bro. It's not even ideas. For most people, it's the opposite. Like, they don't have ideas.
Dispel 000. What aren't the Jews to blame for?
Shit. Damn, you got me there. It's like other people is the opposite. They don't have ideas, but they have the gumption to finish shit. With me, it's like, man, I got ideas like a motherfucker. You pass me a blunt, oh my god. And good ideas. But to follow through on them shits, you can forget about it. Let's hear it for Vikram. I've got what their dreams are made of. It will inspire you, baby. The pretty girl.
Dispel 000. Yeah, true. I have ideas, but no gumption. I see people with gumption working on the dumbest idea they had in like 6th grade, and they're 30 now still working.
Yeah. Like, they're fucking, I don't know, man. But I wouldn't even say that it's belief. I would just say that, I don't know. Because I think whatever conclusion I come to is just going to be like me being a fucking hater. That I don't have that. But at the same time, I'd rather be like me than like them. Then again, I don't know any fucking other way, so like, shut the fuck up, you non-following piece of shit. I don't know what to make of it, man. In my mind, I kind of think that maybe I just haven't found an idea that I'm like passionate and like in my heart and mind, I know that I'm supposed to pursue that. But then again, I don't think they do neither. Maybe they shouldn't even come into account of my thought process. Maybe I should just be like, whatever. Because even the most stupidest, you seen a nigga who made the scrub buddy, that fucking sponge with the happy face? This nigga is like smashing toddlers on a fucking yacht right now. Why? Because he made a fucking sponge with a smiley face. The most stupidest fucking thing. Was he passionate about it? No. No, he was not. A lot of police over there. They've got the police on there.
Dispel 000. I literally know three people working on the same game for 6+ years. I'm a hater though. Dispel 000. I need to hire people. Dispel 000. This is why I quit gambling.
It's admirable at least. And then, like how I think we were talking about gamifying shit, but it's hard at first, but the longer you stay away and you abstain is the more progress that you will see in your project. So just like with anything, with quitting, it's difficult in the beginning. Going cold turkey, that bitch is hard, but the first amount of money that you take and divert that shit towards your projects, as you do it more and more, it compounds. So it would make staying away even easier, you know? In the beginning, yeah, it's difficult with quitting and with starting a project, but it extrapolates. It just builds up over time immensely. This nigga passed me with all the fury in the world, but now he just, well, that bitch probably drunk.
About 4:20. I drank my last cup of coffee and found a fruit fly in it, and now I'm covering my new cup with a coaster.
That's protein. You talking about one of them itty bitty ones? They kind of taste like black pepper. I've heard that they taste like black pepper.
Dispel 4:20. You right though, man. It all compounds. We can make it. We gotta make it.
I mean, shit, man. What choice do we have? We could just lay down and fucking die. That's the number one proven method to success. No other method is certain, but if you never give up, Your only constraint is just how long you live. Because let's say that we live infinitely, right? There is no fucking you will always succeed. If you never give up, you will always succeed. It's just a matter of when. It's just a question of time. It's the number one proven strategy to anything, success. If you never give up, you will succeed inevitably. I cling to that shit because really, if I didn't have that, if I didn't have God, right, or that, I mean, what else really is it to live for? It's not like I got kids or a wife or some shit. Nigga, it's just me out here. That's it. What reason do I have to persist against all odds, if not for the possibility that one day my labors will go rewarded, I guess. Whatever the fuck
Dispel
fancy word.
420. What are you working towards? The truck?
Yeah.
Are you eventually going to become Tony? Dispel 420.
Never.
How the fuck did Tony become Tony?
Well, it all started in a jungle village in a quaint little country known as Nicaragua. No, he's been through a lot of shit, dog. That nigga, honestly, his life story is crazy as fuck. But with luck, with God, and with hard work, he managed to make it to where he is. But even him, I don't envy him at all, because that nigga life is hard. He has fun when he can, but when I see him relaxing, I don't say shit because, nigga, that dude be working hard. And it's not just here. Like, some people who have made a success of themselves, they tend to, or people tend to see them as like they see you, but they don't see what you've done to get to where you are. And with him, I see all the shit that he have to do, and I'm not jealous for none of that shit. Because, like, all right, you see, oh, this nigga got this car, and this nigga got this and that watch, but I'm not sure if I'm willing to do the things that those people have done to get the things that they have gotten. You know, he's constantly fucking dirty. You know, always up under the truck, fixing the truck. The man fingers him. I'm like, nigga, as much shit as you talking, you say nigga all the time. Like, I don't. I know he knows Spanish, but I think the first word he learned, or his favorite American word, is nigga. But for a person who say that so goddamn much, you wouldn't think he black the way he covered in grease and dirt. Always up under a truck, always fixing some shit, and constantly working, constantly like, just bro, the amount of shit that he does, man, really, I'm not jealous of that. But yeah, he has worked from a very young age, constantly. He's not a man of leisure for shit. I think that if he ever made it to where, all right, now I don't have to work, either he would be broken, like his body, or he wouldn't know what to do with himself as a man, because it's hard to, like, break that. He be laying up and kicking it too, but it's like one of the work hard, play hard shit. I got the play hard shit down pat, like, I can play very hard, but work hard, I don't know. Not so much. And it's not even the work, it's just the stress of management and, like, knowing how to... The stress of knowing how to to utilize your assets properly. We getting off here on US 50 to Claremont. Because a lot of times when you're a hard worker, some people tend to expect their same work ethic out of others.
Dispel 420. Interesting.
Sometimes people expect you to work as they do. And it's one thing to say like, okay, yeah, I can be an equal to you when it comes to work, but I don't have the same mind or intellect or knowledge that you do. Certain things that's second nature and commonplace that he knows about trucks. Even the other day we was taking the heads off of another engine. So I'm like, man, look, when you do it, let me know, because I'm sitting up in here, I ain't doing shit. I partially feel guilty about blowing the head gasket, but not only that, I mean, I know it wasn't my fault, but whatever. I want to learn these things because I told him that inevitably, the connection probably won't start getting fucked up. Inevitably, when I become an owner-operator, I would want to have that knowledge of how to, work on trucks and shit, and especially the heads. That's like a common thing. And he just looks crazy, making a joke or whatever. Like, nigga, you ain't trying to learn this shit. So we was tearing down the heads. I was like, damn, what's this? What's that? What's that? He was just highly knowledgeable about the inner workings of diesel engines. And like telling me shit about other engines, how they work, and how this engine is different. And I was like, damn, So when it's like you as a man who knows computers, if you had to fucking have somebody, you become a manager, and you have a nigga up under you that's asking you questions. He just came out of college, but he doesn't have any practical knowledge on whatever, right? And he's asking you shit. Or you send him to do a task that should be easy, but he's just asking you a whole bunch of shit like, nigga, this is fucking ABC. It is to you, because you're expecting you from him. But in actuality, he don't know jack shit. And not to say that you would, but and Tony, I'm like, listen, man, you cannot expect you from me, because I don't, goddamn, what is this? Let them rednecks do it proper. Goddamn. Don't you give no redneck motherfucker money. They'll have a goddamn gravedigger or Monster Jam truck in the parking their front yard in a fucking
Dispel
trailer.
000. That makes sense.
I mean, I think that's human condition too. We expect ourselves out of others, and that's like a surefire way to let yourself down. Even in love, even in matters of passion and sensuality, like I can't expect me out of this woman. The way that I love her, I can't expect her to love me that way or do things for me the way that I do them for her. A lot of times, shit, I wouldn't want that. But yeah, we're on I-50. It's civilized to a certain extent, but I know inevitably the connection will drop.
Nothing from nothing, please nothing. You gotta have something. Nothing from nothing. Nothing.
Dispel 000. I really don't want to start.
And I wish we had those same attitudes when it came to self-destructive things. It's funny how things that are so detrimental to us,
LOL. Nigga.
Oh god. Hello, my
Spell
000.
I'm $300 wager away from like a $600 level up bonus.
Yo, fuck
LOL.
you. You just said
Hate to spell
slash. Nigga, we just went through the whole fucking quitting shit. You mean to tell me? Oh man, I don't believe you. I think you're just trolling me. I hope you are.
Dispel 000. Ha ha ha.
Good.
Can I LOL? That's free
money. It's not free if you end up turning around. Yo, this Taco Bell got a patio? What the fuck is on here? Nigga, that Taco Bell is like a club. It's got like a upstairs and a downstairs. I don't know if you want to Google Maps that shit, but the Claremont Taco Bell
Dispel 000.
looks like a club.
It is free money. I wagered 2.5 mil to get that 600.
Yeah, right. Nigga, it's not free money if you turn around and give them more. It's only free money if you walk out. Never mind, man. Why am I getting frustrated of shit that I can't control? We just had the whole talk about, brother. That brings me back to what I was saying. I wish we had that same attitude.
000. I'm not depositing.
No, brother. Okay. I thought you were just like done with this shit completely. Oh, brother. You know what, Kanai? I thought about you the other day. I want to stock up on yeast and flour. I want to start making bread, but I feel like I'm going to gain weight doing that shit. And I really shouldn't even start making it. What can you tell me about keto breads? I'm sure you don't make them, but you might know how.
Can I LOL?
Like at home, like when I don't have shit to do. Like I could start a batch of stuff. Like if I know I'm gonna be gone for a set amount of time, then like start brewing and shit like that. Make a nice artisanal mead. Also, I have this fucking hydroponics shit. Like all you do is just put the pods in there. I wanna put that in my place. Dress it up, make it fine, you know. I got so pissed off when I realized Starlink Mini is now the same price, probably lower than what I paid for this shit. Starlink that I got. It's fucking huge. Go, bitch. Hey man, what's up? Send me pictures of the spider. Or at least tell me what type of spider it is so I can see pictures of it on the internet. I've been thinking about that spider. Last night when I was asleep, I felt something crawl across my face. I think I got a spider problem.
It's some ugly ass tarantula. Don't know anything else.
Yeah, but okay. What colors does it have? Because I'm good with this shit. With animals. Is it a yellow meat bird-eating spider? They're orange and black. Or is it like one of those rose-colored ones with the white hairs?
LOL. Gray.
Gray, that sounds like a wolf spider. You said that it burrows. It's probably a trapdoor spider. Is it more hairy or more like shiny? Is it gray with pink or purple, or just all gray? Because that sounds like a wolf or huntsman.
It's ugly.
Of course, it is a spider after all. I'm just saying.
LOL. And no trap door.
Okay. But it does hide. Well, it hides, but it doesn't burrow. Is it just mostly gray? Is there any other other colors?
LOL. The other one was pretty. Not all spiders are ugly.
Well, usually the males are more colorful. That's where the term peacocking comes from.
It's just fully gray.
Okay, fully gray. Huh. I'll have to do some investigation. Sounds like a huntsman. There's this spider in South America called a wandering spider. I believe they're gray too. If they bite you, some people report having an erection, a painful erection, for 3 to 5 days. Okay. That sounds like a wandering spider. Or it could be a huntsman, but who the fuck knows? Is it very fast or is it a slow walking spider?
LOL. Huntsmen aren't tarantulas.
I know, but they look kind of similar, and the fact that it's not fluffy leads me to believe that it could be a huntsman. That spider that you're talking about, I believe it's a South American either wandering spider or a bird-eating one. If it's the wandering spider, if you let it bite you, it'll give you an erection for 3 days. It's like better than Viagra, supposedly, allegedly. Close your eyes, I want to write the skies in my sweet dream. So what's going on with you, brother? I seen those new Volkswagen buses look crazy, man. Let's go back to that. Cheeseburger in paradise. Cheeseburger and that ain't nice. surprised that my phone is doing all of this fucking streaming. It's crazy to think that this is possible. Also, I believe that this phone, along with the booster that I have been graciously gifted by my bestest friend, might take away the need for all of that internet shit that I don't even have for right now. I'm thinking about getting another one, and I'm like, shit, between Starlink and this, I'm good. Woke up, get out of bed, drag a comb across my head, down the stairs to make a cup. I saw the news today, oh my. Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you, but all I really want is to hold you tight, treat you right, be with you day and night. Baby, all I need is time. Yep. Feels good to be back in the truck. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. At least it's not too hot. 66 degrees. So by the time I get there, it'll probably go down a little bit more, and I can just fucking turn off the truck, make sure that I have water, and then they say I'm picking up someplace outside of Tampa, which will be a fucking zoo. Oh, it will be a zoo. Getting into Tampa a certain time of morning, you can fucking forget about that shit. Bitch on the phone. Bitch ass nigga. About a half an hour left. Well, that shit. I can't believe it. Well, it's probably for the best. I got there on speaker. I'll be back by the fucking night, so. I know for a fact they're not gonna tell me it's too fucking loud.
In 600 feet, turn left. Turn left.
I remember this place.
1,000 feet. Your destination will be on the left.
Of course. Fuck it, let's try it. We'll do this bitch all the way live. Let's try it. Hope it's faster. Okay, well, seems to be working. Morning.
Alright. You ever been here before?
A minute ago, yeah. Usually I think you go straight down to the left and another left and a right.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, you gotta remember. Yeah. Alright, I see it right there. I'm gonna check your seal real quick.
All right. reaching for this fucking automatic lever. Because I'm used to driving a funky ass automatic, which I fucking hate. I don't hate it, but it's not my first choice. And I do love my truck, all things aside. But the truck that I end up buying shan't be an automatic. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Your destination is on the left.
Bitch, I know that. Yeah, I remember this one. I think they finished. Oh, fuck. I think I'm at 28. There it is. Damn, that's the next thing I don't know. Fucking gloves. Ah, got one. gonna do this. Relocate that. Do that. What the fuck this nigga doing? Okay. I'm thinking, man, what the fuck this nigga want from me? Alright. Invigorating. Now, to deal with this fucking thing. Normally I will pull it. Well, I didn't even have that option, so there's no point in even fucking thinking about it. Of course. I forgot to take the pictures. Alright. Get on, let's get on, goddammit. I've done this shit forever. a goddamn stripping surgeon right there. A stripping assassin. Look at that boy. Look at that boy now. Threading the fucking needle. Would you look at it? Would you just look at it? Before I turn this off, damn, wait. I'm gonna have to review what my brother told me on motherfucking YouTube because of the simple fact. Let's see if we can pull that shit now. Because I didn't get all that. I know he quit, but I don't know how. Tandems. So now Walmart has instigated or instilled. No. Walmart has made a policy that you have to take pictures and bring them shit in there and show these niggas that you did all the bullshit that they tell you. How exactly am I going to do that? Just bring my good camera. Bring the fucking tablet. What an ass nigga. So now I have to use my shit and go take pictures of this bullshit. Okay, cool.
Dispel 000. Wow, I just got sucked down such a rabbit hole.
Please share what happened. It sounds sensual. I don't know if you want to start right now because I gotta bring this shit up in now.
Dispel 000. Meta released Tribe AI v2. They took brain scans of people watching content.
What? I'm sorry, I don't. Okay. I released Tribe AI 2. I didn't even hear of Tribe AI 1. But if it was anything like their MetaQuest bullshit VR, then probably was a piece of shit. Okay, but to what end? I mean, what does that mean
Dispel
for
000. You can now probably predict how people will react to something.
Okay. Well, I could do that now. I mean, shit. Probably with better, more accuracy than fucking bullshit ass meta. But to what end? What does that mean for us human beings? I hate these fucking gloves because you put them on thinking they're gonna protect your hands, but the inside is filled with fucking oil and grease and like diesel. So, you know?
Dispel 000. Yeah, probably, but it got me going down a rabbit hole of like what triggers memory and activates reward centers for advertising.
But I would think you would be more familiar and more sensitive to these type of
Dispel 000.
parameters.
I should read some more books.
Like you deal with that shit on the daily, so I would think that your ability to predict and quantify shit would be far
Dispel 000.
surpassing.
Nah, dude, I design stuff. I don't do real marketing. I don't even get number data on views and stuff.
I would think that just by you seeing it constantly, you would be in a position where at least above a regular person, you'd be able to know what works. Just your exposure daily to it, I would say. Call me crazy, but I would make that bet. I think if I turn off the truck, we'll be okay. I'm gonna have to. Alright. Only thing is, you won't hear. Well, you might hear yourself. Let's try it.
Dispel 000. You make it on
Turn
time?
on the radio. Yeah, of course. It's for 5 a.m., so 4:50 something right now. There we go. Here's the radio is on, which means that you can scream, "Help! This guy is raping me." It's not the real fucking that classic joke that you like to do, right? Well, you're still connected. Anyways, I'm going to go run in now. Bro, matter of fact, I meant to tell you too, in this brief vacation, what is it, Halo AI? They're fucking closing down. It's almost like they were just training their AI with us by giving us free shit. And now that they got enough data, they're fucking like, all right, well, see y'all later, virgins. And they just fucking left. Anyways, let me go skedaddle in there.
Dispel
Spell
420. Dude,
everyone does that. Oh, I didn't know. See, I'm not up on that shit. I'll be back.
Dispel
420.
There's
Roblox games that are used to train AI secretly. Damn. Hey man, I just had an epiphany. So, I don't know if you're kind of in the know of the world of the Goyim. Let the Goyim deal with the real world. Anyway, the Walmart has been gracious enough to leave porta potties for the drivers that are delivering here because their bathroom, with running water and shit is fucked, which I'm guessing it had to have been a truck driver, right? Anywho, porta potties now have come, porta potty technology and the subjugation and utter moral domination of, or not moral domination, but more like the fucking subjugation of humankind has came so far that they have porta potties with fucking little quaint hand washing stations in them. So, me putting on this fucking greasy glove, I said, I want to wash my hand. I said, fuck it, let me check if the porta potty, because sometimes they have external hand washing stations. Anyways, long story short, I go in there and mentally, it's kind of hard for you to, because the whole time I'm thinking I'm washing my hands with shit water, because of course it's a porta potty, you're smelling shit. So mentally, I think they've come up with a new and ingenious way of just really sticking it to the goy. So I'm like 20% certain. I mean, the water wasn't brown. My hands don't smell. They smell of soap. But just subtly, I feel as if there's a possibility I could have washed my hands with like a piece of shit. It's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure of entering one of these detention centers, but they have a real cool bathroom fixture that's basically a sink, a water faucet, and a toilet in one. So you're literally shitting where you drink water, life-giving water. And that mentally destroys the Goyim. So, I think that these technologies are leaving detention centers and slowly making their way into the modern world. It's kind of like, I don't know if you've seen what do they call that shit? Aggressive architecture or non-human friendly, whatever the fuck it is. But they basically make benches to where a nigga can't lay down. Like, yeah, go be homeless somewhere else, fucker. Or they have like anti-humans spikes. It is really the best of times, brother. We should really be thankful that we were born here and not, the summer of '69, just getting some ridiculous hot fucking girl who's like a virgin and not a baby mama and buying like a piece of land for less than a year's wage or salary. These times are the best. That's why I love boomers, man. They're just, you were given so little and made it so far. God bless them. And now, because most truck drivers tend to generate a lot of heat, basically my neighbor who I'm parked beside, and maybe this guy too, more than likely, they are going to be running their truck, which I can't, but even if I could, I wouldn't, because it's 64 fucking degrees. So you would think that, hey man, it's kind of cool out. Why run the truck? But I guess when you're not paying for fucking diesel, you're a company man. Fuck it. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I shit on company time. I can feel you there. Well, I'm gonna be here for a little while. God damn. Oh my god. PBJ sandwich, and this nigga looks like he fucked the thing of peanut butter. I don't know why when I look at this woman, she reminds me of a Titan from Attack on Titan. The way she smiles, but it's quite enamoring. Fucking A. I'm trying to look for the so many pictures of so much shit. It's just real fucking. Ask this young lady to not do that. Please. Nope, of course not. And now I can't get away from it. Here we go. Maybe this. There are several more. I hate this fucking big lady. I hate a lot. I need to stop that. It is pretty though. Yeah, well, I'm gonna cut this shit the fuck off, my brother, so. I need to charge this goddamn thing, but chances are I won't because there is no way to, because this truck has a fucking electrical problem on top of everything else. Alright then. Later, skater.